Hey everybody, it's Caitlin with Glitter Chimp coming to you from my craft room at home for another episode of Crafting with COVID. But instead of today crafting, we're going to be decrafting, deconstructing. Decrafting? I'm not sure what the right word is, because today we're going to be stripping tumblers using acetone. And I have 3 tumblers here that are complete hot messes, all 3 of them. Each of them in various stages of completion. But I have these 3 cups that we're going to strip, and we're going to do it all together. So before we go and move, which is normal, because normally I'm like, hey, we're going to turn the camera down. Today we're actually going out. We're going outside into the world because acetone is not something that you want to do indoors. It's a very harsh chemical. It actually is very flammable. Even the gas particles of it is flammable. So I highly recommend not doing this near any form of open flame. Also shouldn't be doing it inside. So we're gonna be moving outside to my hangar. And just so y'all know, my husband's a pilot and we do live at an airport. So we're gonna be moving out to our hangar where it's very open. It's 4,000 square feet of open everything. So, and I have the doors open. So we have lots of air movement inside of there, and then we're going to be moving the cups once they're wrapped and ready to go outside to stay outside. So we're going to go ahead and go on a field trip outside to the big table and do this 100% so y'all can see, and we're going to do it 3 times so you can really see how quick of a process this is to get it from this to finished or stripped. So I guess we'll cue the fancy sexy music to start to strip some tumblers. So let's go ahead and move this outside and we will get started. Okay, so I'm now outside. So if any wind blows or anything weird, I apologize now. So what I've got out here to do this is, of course, paper towels. I've got foil. I've got 1 gallon Ziploc bags that we're going to be putting each of these cups in, and then 100% acetone. Now, you can use any brand of acetone, but you don't want to use nail polish remover. That's not going to work. It's a diluted version of 100% acetone. Regular acetone will eat through plastic. That's why this is stored in a metal container. So we're going to go ahead and get started with these tumblers. So what you need is a sheet of foil, some paper towel. You don't need a ton of paper towel, just enough that you're going to wrap the cup in. Set that off to the side. And then what you're going to do is take your cup, which this is this gorgeous, horribly done cup that Olivia and I played with. Anyways, it didn't go well, obviously. You're going to wrap the cup in the paper towel like so. And you don't want to like smush this so that it's like super in the cup, but you do want to get it so that it is like, you're not going to try to force this to stay in the cup, because what can happen is the acetone blend will get in the cup and stay in there, and you're not going to get a full removal of the epoxy. So once you get in there kind of wrapped up nice, I like to try to build like a little bowl kind of thing. I'm going to go ahead and open my it's not epoxy, it's acetone. It's like the opposite of epoxy. All right. Got myself a nice little reservoir basically so it doesn't spill. I am wearing 2 layers of gloves when I do this because the acetone can eat through the glove. You do not want to get this on your skin at all. So we're going to go ahead and get this baby held in your hand. You're going to take your acetone and just pour it on the paper towel. Get that nice and wrapped up like you're wrapping up a burrito. All right, so you have it wrapped up. And you're going to get it put in the Ziploc bag and seal that baby up. So that one is finished. Now we're gonna do the next one. If I can get the grip on the foil. All right, This cup, I told you guys a minute ago, it has a lot of layers of epoxy. So I'm going to be pouring a little bit of extra on this one. And I'm not worried. I did spill some on the table, but that's okay because it's wood. There have been much worse chemicals on this table. All right, so we got that one now. So we're gonna go ahead and put this cup in this bag. That one's finished. And then I'm gonna do this one. And I know you guys are probably like, you have foil, then you're gonna take it back in the house. This foil is actually my crafting foil. And I know that sounds crazy, but I literally only use this out here for stripping tumblers. And that's it, because I don't want me to get on my hands and bring it in the house for somehow or something. So it's just for outside when I'm out here. Same with those paper towels. All right, this terrible tumbler, ooh, that one was bad. They're not all winners. Not every time. All right, so I'm gonna make my little reservoir and pour my acetone on the cup. You can see the ink already coming off of that one. All right, and then I'm gonna wrap this sucker up nice and tight. All right, and now I have my 3-cup burritos ready to go. I will be taking these outside, so they're not even in this space. They will literally be outside overnight, and they'll be brought in later tomorrow, and I will show you guys the next steps. So that is it for this step, and we'll be back again soon for the next step. Okay, so it is now the next day, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on getting these cups cleaned. So this is the green tumbler. And as you can see, I mean, this stuff is just going to come pretty much right off. Yeah. So I use popsicle sticks sometimes whenever it's just coming off like this. It just kind of helps scrape it off a little bit easier. Some of it did not want to come off. All right. So with this one, I may have to do a little extra work, but that's okay. Broke my little popsicle stick. Ooh, that is a terrible sound. All right, so what I'm gonna do is open up the acetone. Again, get a little bit more paper towels. now this one is pretty much good to go to do another base coat of whatever color I need, which on this one, I mean, you can do whatever base coat, but it is good to go and clean enough to start to do on another project. So I'm gonna take this right here, wrap it up so that I can throw it all away. All right, next cup. All right, so this one was the cup that had like 5 layers of epoxy on it. There's like the last layer of epoxy. So this one's probably gonna have to soak one more overnight to get that next layer done. All right, so with this one, it's just, there's so much epoxy on here. What I'm gonna actually do is get a new paper towel. Put this in here. And this one will have to go back out for some more soaking. Ooh. Yeah, build that wall better. All right, so this one's gonna have to go back and soak more, which is fine. Sometimes that happens when it's got I mean, like I said, that cup probably has 5 layers of epoxy on it, plus glitter and everything else. So no big deal on that. It'll just be one that gets finished tomorrow. Then we have this one. All right, so this one was just glitter and then it had some alcohol ink on it. Ugh. So this one didn't have any base coat of paint on it, so it's just straight glitter and epoxy. And it only had 1 layer on it. So on that one, it's all done already. All this needs to do with both of these, I'll just wash them with some Dawn dish soap again, and then they'll be good to go and use again. So that's that. So like I said, on that red and black tumbler, it will have to go out for one more, well, not for another night, but for a few more hours. I'd probably say 4 to 5. And then that layer should just pop right off of this tumbler. But otherwise, that's how you strip tumblers. That's the quickest and easiest way to tell you guys. So these 2 cups ready to go now. Can go back and get base coated and be set to go. So now I'm just gonna go dispose of all of my bags of trash. And we will be all set and ready to go to make more tumblers. All right, so we got this cup back again. Left this table a mess. All right, so it's been the next day. We're gonna check this one out, see how well it stripped down now. Let's see how we did. All right, now it's really, that's gonna come right off. So yeah, this tumbler is gonna have to soak one more time for just probably another 4 hours, because now all the epoxy is pretty much off. This is the last layer here of, it was just alcohol inks. So yeah, this one, like I told you guys, sometimes they're just a little bit more stubborn. And this one had a lot of epoxy on it. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up again, get a new paper towel, and soak it one more time. But I'm not gonna, show you guys that part of the video. Y'all understand now. So that's how you strip tumblers, is just using acetone, and it has to be acetone that comes in the metal containers. You can't use nail polish remover. Totally different stuff. So we do have 2 cups done. This one, like I said, is gonna have to soak one more time, which is fine. And that, whoops, that, y'all, is how you strip tumblers. And I'm really glad I finally got this video done, because it needed to be done. So make sure you guys, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss any of our videos. We're going to be getting another video done very soon. I'm hoping to have it up by middle of this week, or I guess middle of next week, because it's Thursday. And yeah, so we will get everything set up, and hit the notification bell too again so you never miss any of our videos. So for now, from me and the Glitter Chimp, you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys again soon. So bye, everybody.